Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a crazy little page. It's the lift for day 10 of Scrap Squad's 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts. And it's also my design team page for the Flair Hut, where we're still dotty about Flair. And I'm using, because my photo is of my brand new shoes that James gave me for my birthday, which I absolutely love, and they're really comfortable and wonderful. I'm using Color Study and Color Kaleidoscope by Vicki Boutin, and it's not going to be Christmassy at all. So I'm just gonna, I've kind of done a few things. I've torn the paper layers for up at the top. I've cut this circle here, and then this scalloped circle, I'm gonna use this. I just used the branding strip and another piece of the torn black and white paper there. I think I'm gonna, for this little bit down here, I'm gonna put this down here and use the Flair. I've got some flowers that I'm gonna intersperse with the Flair. And I've got all these rainbow Flair that I'm gonna kind of toss in there. And I have a color kaleidoscope sticker sheet and a bunch of little sticker sheets from Color Study. A lot of them have been picked over. But for instance, where the original has these splatters, I'm going to try to use these fake splatters. I thought they might be pretty in all those pretty colors. So we'll go through all of that once I get the main part of the page put together. So let's do this. I'm gonna use liquid glue, kind of a bead of it up at the very top of this part, and then I'm gonna slide the other pieces underneath, and then I'll peel it up. So I'm gonna go like this, and then just do a dab . Let's see. I want to get it pretty far down there because I don't really want this to come down too terribly far into my page. And that's maybe a little more than I wanted, but I should be able to put this down so that it's fairly narrow. There we go. Okay, now that that's there, I'm going to put some glue right here. And you'll see in a minute why I didn't put glue on the black and white. I'm going to tuck Flair under there. One of my favorite ways to use Flair. I'm going to tuck it under the blue, between the blue and the black and white, because I really don't want the colors to get all mixed up with that. Okay, there. Now, let's see how this works. I'm just going to take a few like so, and then I'm going to put some glue on the Flair so that the paper stays glued to it. Okay, And now let's see if I can kind of alternate these. I've got different patterns. Each pattern is different. I don't want to hide. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to go with this one. Right there. And then I'm going to pop a flower on. And I'm going to go with the pink one, I think. Kind of right there. I actually want another pop dot on it to have it popped up a little bit higher. There. And then I'll continue with these. I need to save one for down here, or I could pull up another one. I have plenty of these. Let's go there. And a triangle-y one. And a zigzaggy one there, and then another triangle-y one, but I'm going to run the triangles a different way. And I'm going to scooch it way under there. And then I thought I might do a group of flowers, like right there, and there. And then let me pull another rainbow flare. I have a leafy pattern, a rainbow color, which I think would look good right there. But the one for down there, let's see what we want to do. I'll repeat this one. I've got one like that up there. That's worth repeating, I think. Okay. And let me get another dot there. These shoes, James gave me these shoes so that I could wear them when we went out for my birthday dinner. And tonight was the only night that nobody was working except Allie, but she came over to the house afterwards. So I'm going to put that right there. And you know what I'm going to do? This one goes all the way out to the end, but this side it doesn't. So I'm actually, after I went to all the trouble of gluing that, I'm going to take that off carefully. And I'm going to glue that back down. Well, it's actually nice and glued down. So that's a better representation there. So now let's turn. I hope you could see that. I actually pulled it down awfully close to me. I'm sorry if you couldn't. I'm going to tuck these, working upside down like that. I couldn't see as well. Let me change the location of some of these things. I'm going to put this more up there, and this there. Okay, now let's see where this goes. I have the thin foam strips, and I need to be sure that's in the right place. So that's a good, hopefully that's good. Let me get that down. I want it kind of right where that goes up. And I'll do that. And then the photo is going to go this way. And so this needs to kind of be tucked up in there. I want the photo down enough that it covers the edge of this guy. I'm going to cut a little bit off the top of that. I don't have room to cut much, but I'll cut enough so that the scallops look like they're coming right out from under the shelf there. There we go. That's tucked up enough there. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here. And get it over as much as possible so that that little bit of orange shows. That little bit of orange is important to me. I guess that's the one I took out from over there. So this is going to go down here just as a little thing, and I'm going to get a word strip, and I'm trying to figure out if I want this one or that one. I think I want this one down here. There we go. And I'm going to put that there, and I will find a word strip or something an arrow or something there. And I'm going to do what they did in that I'm going to have this this twine kind of wrapped around and going up and maybe coming back around this way. And there. And then I thought I'd put flowers on it, like do one there. In the original they have buttons, and so I thought maybe I could do, and I'm not gonna have the stuff here unless I find it in the well, let's do that first. Let's fill that out first before I go anywhere, because I really wanted room for this. And I'm just going to kind of lay that there for now. I have some things that could go there. Let's see. Let me get back over here to I have some ephemera that's huge. Oh, here's what I need. The color outside the lines. Maybe it really needs to go kind of right next to the photo. And so I'm going to do that. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to pull all this out and just see if there's something I need to use. This butterfly would be nice right there. And my Create Yourself title is pretty much not gonna work now. So the title now becomes Color Outside the Lines. Let's see. Look at the shoes. I have to do it, right? And that would work right there. Let me pull this off. That just works by itself there. I don't need the flare there, but the flare might be kind of cool down in here. That's a great spot for a bit of color. Okay, I'm gonna just pile out over there, and let's see. Let me get here. I want these. I hate to lose the little bit of shoelace. But I think I am going to kind of tuck it back in like that. And I'll do this right here. And the butterfly here, and I'm still debating I kind of like that it's moved down that way. That's good. Let me get some strips on here, or a strip. Oh, come on. It's hard to tell where the paper is and where the glue is. So I'll do that. I need some little spark of color there, and I will find it in the stickers. So let me do what I said I was going to try with these splats. Let's gonna do that. And I should have some more of those somewhere. Okay, here's a word strip that I definitely want to use. I like this. It says laugh lots, and that seems appropriate when you're wearing shoes that look like that. You ought to be ready to laugh, and you ought to be ready for everybody else to laugh. But I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Okay, you make the world more colorful. Trust in your crazy ideas. Here's a word. It says rainbow. And I'm thinking we can put that across those Flair. Life captured is nice, and it could maybe go right here. These kind of washi tape ones are a little hard to peel off. It was folded on the sheet, so I need to fold it back because that fold left a I'm not going to work with this right now. You can kind of see how the sheet is folded, has a crease in it. Okay, so I'm going to go with trust your crazy ideas in that same spot. Okay, now let me look for some more splats. Okay, here we go. Here's a yellow one right there. Let's see if I have any more. I've had several of these sticker books. Right here is a colorful little color wheel, and that works perfectly right there. On here, I kind of liked, and I want to put something right here where the end of my jeans and the socks kind of don't meet, and they expose my what do I want to say? Fat ankles. You know? I thought maybe I would do a sticker sheet or a word sticker right here that says loving life. Doesn't that seem like it would want to go there? Or should I do an image? Should I do a bird or a camera or yes to more adventures? How about that? Let's do that. And as I'm looking at this, I'm surveying things and thinking maybe I don't need the black and white twine and the flowers the way that I was going to use them, but I could use the flowers still. Maybe one down here. And can I cut these in half? Let's see how far I get with that. Okay. That works. And then I have this piece that can go up here. Right in there. And then I still have this one, which really, couldn't I cut it in half? Well, let's see if I have something else that might work for kind of peeking out of there. Not really. And this doesn't need to go there either. I could just hang on to it, so I think I'll do that. I wanted to use one of these clips here on the photo. Like that. And I like this thing that says "do your thing," because that's certainly what's going on with those shoes. I found that I actually had a sweater in my closet that has most of those colors in it. I'm sure that shocks you. And I'm looking now for some of the little gold dots on the sticker sheets. I've used a lot of those. And I have another yellow splat. Okay, so let's go with a yellow splat there and a gold dot there, and maybe I'll do a dot here. I could have used a yellow splat right over here. How's that? And then that dot can stand on its own. Do that, and I have two more. So I'll put that there, and why not one right there? Okay, so I've used lots of rainbow Flair, and I don't know if these exact Flair are still available in the shop, but there are, I'm sure, some rainbow colors represented out there. I'm gonna kind of tuck that in, just adding little bits of color down here. And there's a lot on here that I love. The plus signs are great, and I kind of like this little tiny butterfly. So I may put it right there. Okay, and I'm gonna leave this off because I think it's finished. I have been influenced by the Scraplift, certainly, but I clearly went my own way. I did my own thing, and I love it. I love those colors, obviously. I love those colors in the shoes, and I love this collection, both of these collections. Actually, this is from Let's Wander, and this is from Let's Wander. Color Study, and this paper is Color Kaleidoscope. So lots of colorful Vicki Boutin stuff here. Thank you for watching, and be sure and check out the Flair Hut shop. There's a new Christmas release that you'll see out there, and there are lots of beautiful flair for any kind of project, and I'm excited because I have I just got notice that I have a box on the way. So it's been a while since I've had an infusion of new flair, and as you can tell, I haven't been scrapping with the DT kit that everybody else has had, because there have been some issues with my with the shipping. So hopefully that'll all be resolved, and I'll have some new ones, and I'll have all kinds of new flair on my pages. But for right now, these rainbow flair fit the bill perfectly. It looks like Adam designed those flair to go with these shoes. So thank you for watching. Bye.